Well, new at 10, the Association of Texas Professional Educators is telling KXAN they expect the judge in the school finance trial to issue his Phase 2 ruling this Friday. Last year, the first ruling determined the Texas school finance system is broken. That message of inequality echoed by Austin ISD leaders today. Your property taxes are the biggest funding source for the AISD. But while you're watching those taxes rise every year, school district leaders say it is not benefiting local schools. KXAN's Angie Bevan explains how the district is asking lawmakers to take action.
By most measures, Austin is a wealthy city, but step inside our schools and officials say you'll see otherwise.
In AISD, we have 62% of our students are students what the state considers a poverty, who are economically disadvantaged or on free and reduced price lunch.
State lawmakers and others teamed up with school leaders Tuesday. They want the Texas legislature to reduce the $175 million the state will take from local school property taxes you'll pay this year. Local money AISD will never see.
Instead, much of the additional tax collections pass through the district to the state as part of the recapture law.
The law is intended to help out poorer districts throughout the state.
We don't want to cut what kids get in other places in the state, but we want to make sure we're supporting the kids that are the neediest here. And that's just a real tricky balancing act.
State Representative Donna Howard calls the method unsustainable and wants reform at the top.
Once we increase the basic amount that the state provides for the foundational part of our school program, it decreases the recapture that's required.
She and other lawmakers said Tuesday they're committed to getting the legislation rewritten. In Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
If Texas lawmakers do not change the law, in 2018, Austin ISD taxpayers could end up sending more than $300 million to the state. As we mentioned, AISD taxpayers are expected to give the state $175 million next year. So we wanted to give you a better idea of what that could mean if it went to the school district. It stayed here. It's equivalent to building a brand new school every year for the AISD. It's also about $2,000 for every AISD student. You can also think of that amount as a 22% cut on the operations portion of AISD's tax rate. Since 2002, AISD taxpayers have sent $1.66 billion to the Texas State Treasury. That is not earmarked to education, but instead goes to the General Revenue Fund.